First off, I gotta tell you, this Blu-ray player is awesome. Like, seriously. Some people now are purchasing, like, smart TVs and crap when, in fact, you don't even need it. Why would you want to pay all the money for it when you can get a thing just like this for $78? You pay over thousands of dollars for these smart TVs, and it costs $78 for this thing. So which would you rather get, the smart TV or the $78 Sony S3100? Well, I suggest getting the Sony S3100 because you can do everything you can do on a smart TV, except you don't break your wallet. So, it has Netflix, Hulu Plus, YouTube, Pandora, Crackle, and Vudu, and tons more. I mean, they can't advertise all the stuff, but I guess these are the most common things that people would use. I myself use Crackle and YouTube a lot, and they're both free programs, and you get movies. So, I'm going to show you it in just a moment. Now, here's the remote it came with. It's pretty basic, but it does have a Netflix button, and it's nothing to be, excited about, but it's a remote, and it works fine. Now let's see this in action. Okay, it has like your basics, your settings, and all that stuff, and it also has photos. Like if you put your USB drive in there, you can view your photos. And another thing I find quite useful is the Pandora app. I love it when I clean, and it's great. But you can also put your music on there too with the USB drive, and pretty much has Slacker. It has all the, the most popular things ever for music, but I prefer Pandora. Also, a lot of video apps. You can also get more from the Opera Store, and I'll show you that in a minute, but it doesn't, well, I'll get to it in a minute. But anyway, so here's the Amazon Instant Video. It's if you have Amazon Prime membership, then you can watch free stuff. Netflix, which is also not free, but you can get a membership. Vudu is free. I usually put on my, they're actually really popular with their digital copies and stuff. I usually put all my movies on the clouds, so that's another good thing to have. And they have Hulu Plus, which is also a membership. MLB TV, not interesting for me, but for the sports lover, yes. Crackle I like. They have My Sports and Fitness, they have Game Center, they have YouTube, NBA, TechCrunch, I like all those things, Weather Nation, if you want to watch the weather. They have all kinds of video apps for you. You can also get more, but they don't install, but I'll talk to you about that stuff in a moment. But here are all the apps that come with it, pre-installed, which is quite a lot. And the internet comes with a pre-built Facebook, but I'm not a big fan of the Facebook app. It's kind of bland. I'll show you that, but it's very bland. But this is another one. It's the Opera TV Store. So you can get applications, but I wouldn't really call them applications. It's more of a web interface kind of deal. I guess they just want you to make it think it's applications, but it's not really. But you can, it's like going online pretty much, except there's not that many applications. But there's some cool stuff. They have games and stuff. Like, I was playing Snake earlier. Just classic games, and which is kind of cool. It's all for free, so you can't beat it. It's a good way to pass by time, I think. It's also not very fast, but it's still good for on the TV. And here's all the apps, and they're in categories, and all that stuff, and all that jazz. See, they have games, Ultimate Poker, everything's free. You don't have to pay for any of this stuff. Like I said, I wouldn't consider them applications, and I'll show you why. Play, socialize, shopping, which is eBay's only on there, but you can get a lot of stuff on here, and everything gets saved onto your My Apps section. And here's all my apps. Wait, here they are. Let me just click that and get to my app page. I have quite a few. Math Night, which I forgot to delete. Stuff We Like is a review thing. Earth Touch is a There's another video channel, and Weather is cool. Family TV, which is where you can watch stuff. Ted and Snake Jungle's a fun game. I like it. And Colorful Enigma's fun. Let's see. Let me go back to home. I'm gonna show you why the Opera TV store does not. I wouldn't consider them apps. Okay, when you go in here, you know, I thought maybe it would install onto the system, but it does not. It's kind of like it's already in the system already, and I don't know why they didn't put them on the, well, you know, on the, oh, what is it called? Just on the home screen. They only put the stuff they wanted on the home screen. But I'm gonna show you. Let's just say you wanted to download something where it's not really downloading, which is kind of weird. But let's just say I wanted to download AccuWeather, for instance. Okay, I don't really like that app, but I got a different one. You see how it says open already? It's already installed onto the system, which is kind of, that's why I wouldn't consider it an app. But you can make a shortcut for yourself and put it in My Apps, and that's where everything goes. So if you click Add My Apps, it'll go into your apps thing, which is where I showed you before with My Apps. As you can, these are all my apps right here, but they're not on the home screen, so you have to log and go into the Opera store and use them. Which isn't really a problem for me, but I really wouldn't consider them applications because it seems like they're already pre-installed on the TV, or they're in a web interface or something, like it's an online thing. But anyway, let's get back to the home, and I'll show you. Yeah, like if you had a USB flash drive, you can put your photos on there. It also has a web browser, but I wouldn't use it because it is kind of slow. This thing is really good for like streaming stuff, like mostly. It's not really a good socialing thing. Like the interface looks horrible on this, but you know, I don't care really. I mean, yeah, you see what I'm talking about. It's not really the best interface, and plus it doesn't have a lot of options for you. Like it doesn't have you can't customize your news feed or anything, and you can't go to friends' walls. It's just a big clump of crap, pretty much, and you can't click most recent walls, or it's sort of like just popular stuff that's happening, which I don't know. I guess it's okay, but I'm not a big fan of the Facebook thing, but it's cool. I mean, the fact that you can, and it's possible, and this is what's good with the keyboard. That's why you should have the side view app so you can type things in quicker. But this remote is okay, you know, but it's not really good for using for typing, but that's what I don't like about the Facebook thing. But the streaming is great. Like the streaming apps, they're great. I mean, and apparently it has really fast Wi-Fi for that type of stuff, so you don't have a lot of buffering issues or anything, and it plays and doesn't buffer. It's great. Like if you're watching HD movies, like for instance, actually I saw this really cool HD program that looks really good on this TV. Let me see. I am in love with this thing though. It's incredible, I think. There's just so much stuff you can do on here. So much stuff. Alright, let's go to my apps. I like the family app, which they have some family stuff, like, and it's free, so it's pretty cool. I was watching a fire ant thing, and it just looks great. But the streaming, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. The streaming is very quick. And it doesn't buffer. It's not like you're waiting. You know how sometimes the thing buffers and let's see. Let me play a let's do the Costa Rica thing. I like watching nature channels, and it's just so beautiful on here. Like
this season, choose these
it's just great.
Bring innovation home for the holidays. Now, get 500 holiday bonus cash on select models. Hurry, bonus cash ends January 2nd.
Well, that's not an HD commercial, but It's great. It's beautiful, I think.
Welcome to Nissan's most memorable event of the season.
Oh, come on.
Shop for
Sorry about this. You can't skip the commercials, but
to avoid crowds. And something perfect for long holiday road trips.
But the picture is just great. I don't think you'll be able to tell the difference through this, but the streaming's just incredible. It doesn't freeze. It doesn't get on the buffer. It's just great. Even through HD content, which is a lot of, you know, buffering and stuff, it doesn't take that long. It's great. But, wow, a lot of commercials. But it's great.
365 days a year. Winners positive, not negative.
The HD content is so fast. I didn't acquire any buffering issues with this either, which is great. So let's see what this looks like. Costa Rica Tropical Paradise. You can get all free full documentaries and everything and all that stuff. That video is just amazing right now for me. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it's great. It's just so beautiful. Like, it feels like you're looking outside a window, pretty much. Blu-ray has definitely improved, I think, but it's just great. It gets different. I'm just trying to show you this stuff. Let's see. Let me fast forward a bit. Play. Look at that. The colors are just great. It's just incredible. The HD content just flows smoothly with this device. It's incredible. Well, that's basically all the features on here. It just has a lot of content, which is great. And games to lose time, which you can't beat that. All the stuff they include with this, you can't beat the price. It's great. Well, that's my new Blu-ray player, and I'm actually happy with this purchase. And think about buying this because I don't think it's going to be on sale for long. So it's a great Blu-ray player. Well, bye guys. Thanks for listening. Another cool thing Sony created is the TV side view app, which is very clever of them because you can activate the DVD player and all of it and all the stuff right from your smartphone, like your iPod, your Android device, or your iPhone 5. So that's another quick thing because it gives you a keyboard so you can type things quicker. Like if you're searching YouTube on there, it does that. And if you want to just use it as a remote, that's good too. Of course, the thing comes with a remote, but I find the TV side view app to be a little more convenient because it just has a keyboard and it's easy to navigate, but and it's free. So I download it with this if you ever bought it. Now I will show you the thing in action. Okay, let's go.